Hi, I'm at the Wilderness Lodge, and we're gonna have breakfast at the Whispering Canyon Cafe. We've never had breakfast here before, so it should be an adventure. Let's see how it goes. Fireplace in the lobby is a lovely place to take a load off your feet and sit down in one of these rocking chairs. And look, there's Elizabeth in the rocking chair. The rocks around the fireplace fairly accurately represent the strata of the Grand Canyon. And it just goes up and up and up. Look who we ran into. It's Michael.
Hey there, good to see you guys. I love it.
Michael K has a really fun YouTube channel, mostly focusing on Disney. I really enjoy it, and if you haven't already, I think you ought to check it out. Go.
So I just got a notification. It says check in. Look at that. They tell you when you can. They tell you how many are dining. You get to do that. We don't need accessible spaces, so we'll skip that. We don't have any dietary restrictions. We'll skip that. No special occasions this time. So we submit it, and of course their Wi-Fi isn't working.
No, their Wi-Fi is...
There we go, and now we are checked in.
Their Wi-Fi is never really all that good here at Disney.
And here is a text message saying, hurrah, you've been checked in. We'll send you a text when your table is ready. So now we wait.
Don't forget to wash your hands before you eat. Before we go in, we got to get our temperature taken. Before you go into the restaurant, they used to have a table here with Lincoln Logs for the children to play with, and sometimes the adults too, but that's gone. And in its place are these social distancing markers. Instead of paper menus, they have this. You scan it into your phone.
Once you've scanned it in, which by the way, with some of these overhead lights is not easy. You have to hold it up to your phone. Then you just go in and using Disney Wi-Fi, get the menu. Of course, I have to give you all of your warnings first. Pretty much everything you open on Disney is gonna have warnings about COVID. They want you to know every single time you look at it. We call that liability. So, there's the menu right there. You just choose, and it opens up for you.
Michael suggests that you get the Heritage and I get the Carnivore.
Well, good for Michael because we were already planning that.
Okay, what's on the Carnivore, sweetheart?
The Carnivore is house-made buttermilk cheddar biscuits and sausage gravy with scrambled eggs, house-smoked ham, oak-smoked beef brisket, hickory-smoked bacon, and pork sausage links.
That one's for me.
Well, I'm gonna taste those smoked meats because I like them.
Yeah, and what's on the Heritage?
The Heritage is the house-made buttermilk cheddar biscuits and sausage gravy, but I get Mickey waffles, scrambled eggs, crunchy potatoes, bacon, and pork sausage links. So I get taters and waffles with mine.
I like Mickey waffles, but I like meat too. We brought a Ziploc bag to put our masks in while we enjoy the restaurant. But if you didn't bring one, they will bring you a plate to put your mask on. This is Tabitha, and she's going to tell us about this restaurant.
So we're a themed restaurant, so it gets a little rowdy in here, so I hope you guys can enjoy that. If not, you're stuck here, so you're just going to have to deal with it. Now, my name's Tabitha, but around here they call me Anita Margarita, even when we work. And then if you guys have seen the menu, what we're known for is the all-you-can-enjoy breakfast skillets. Well, actually, each meal paired has their own, but for breakfast we have 3 options to choose from. We got the lighter side, the carnivore, and the heritage, and they all have a little different variety on that. We also have a few a la carte options that are available as well. And then as far as drinks go, we have Coke products, milk, juice, tea, coffee, and then a full bar if anyone's interested.
Elizabeth and I are kind of tea snobs. Okay, Elizabeth is more of a tea snob than I am. So we actually brought our own tea bags, and we're just gonna see, and we're gonna get a cup of hot water and make our own tea.
Have tea will travel.
Well, Anita Margarita has brought us syrup and butter and a little bit of ketchup and some equal, but nothing to put them on yet. And they brought us a whole carafe of hot water for our tea. And it smells like water, not coffee. Well, that didn't take very long for the rest of the food to show up.
The cheddar buttermilk biscuit, the cheddar really just adds a buttery, soft richness to it. It's not cheesy at all, but it tastes wonderful.
So you gonna try some gravy on it?
You better believe it. I guess I better try it first.
Yeah, sometimes it's too peppery for you.
This does not look too peppery. That's good gravy. That's really good. Very creamy. The sausage is definitely there. There is a little pepper, but it's not overpowering. This is delicious. So this is the heritage with the potatoes, scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, and a Mickey waffle. I really mostly wanted it for the waffle and potatoes since his has different meats on it. But I really can't have a skillet without potatoes.
And I got the carnivore, which I've got sausage and bacon and brisket and eggs.
Ham.
And ham, you're right, and ham. And if we eat everything on this plate, or even if we don't, if we want more of anything, they'll bring it to us, because it's all you care to eat.
You heard Anita Margarita say sometimes this place gets a little rowdy. We like to play along with that, so we let her know we're happy to play. Don't know what she's gonna do, but I bet she does something. Well, we were just sitting here making our tea like I said I wanted to do, and all of a sudden these straws came flying over. They tried to throw napkins too, but these just don't grow very well, so they've been kind of stuck around us. They really like to do silly stuff here. Like she said rowdy. They used to do a thing with ketchup. You would ask for ketchup and they would bring bottle after bottle after bottle. Well, guess what? You can't carry bottles of ketchup around anymore because you can't put your hands on stuff that has to be sanitized later. So ketchup just comes out in a little dish like this. Same thing for salt and pepper shakers. You can't have shakers that have to be sanitized between each guest. It doesn't work well. So you just get the little paper packets like you would get in a picnic box somewhere. But she really does, they really do try. We saw one cast member went outside to knock on the window next to his table. That was hilarious. We asked her for water. She brought this huge jug, ginormous mason jar, clonked it in front of us and said, "There's your water." But we were chit-chatting and didn't really pay attention to the fact that she was trying to get us a little fun there. So I think the straws worked. We definitely got straws all over the place now. They're kind of limited now on what they can do, but they are trying. No more pony rides, no more ketchup. But they're trying to figure out fun ways to keep it entertaining here. Here's a little more water for you, sir.
Whoa, that is a little bit of water. Thank you. Well, as you can tell by looking at our dishes, we really did enjoy this meal. This is the aftermath. Elizabeth, what did you think of your meal?
Well, I already told you I like the biscuits with gravy. I had to have another biscuit with gravy. That was what I asked to, because you get anything you ask for. So I asked for another one of those. My plate just came with the sausage and bacon. Those were the best meats anyway, so I'm very content with the heritage. The bacon, it's Disney bacon, you can't go wrong. The sausage was really different. It's almost a bratwurst style. It's plump, it's not heavily spiced. It's juicy, very faint sweetness. It could just be the pork. There might have been a little maple in there. I don't know. It didn't have a strong flavor like that. It just was really tasty. The potatoes are good. There's a little bit of onion and green pepper, but only a little. I don't happen to like those things much, but they tasted great mixed in with the potatoes. All in all, I've been very, very happy with the Heritage skillet. And my skillet came with Mickey waffles. So I am going to brew another cup of tea, nice and strong, and then have a proper waffle with butter and syrup for dessert.
My meal was really pretty good. My sausage was delicious. My eggs were really good. I really enjoyed the eggs. The bacon, it's Disney bacon. There is no bacon in the world as good as Disney bacon. I don't know how they do it, but I've never had a bad piece of Disney bacon, and it's really the best bacon I've ever had. The ham, on the other hand, had almost no flavor to it. It was forgettable. The brisket was a little tough and just not great. But I really loved the sausage and the eggs, and the biscuits and gravy were delightful. The biscuits were fluffy, just the right density. I thought that the gravy could use a little more sausage and maybe a little more seasoning, but Elizabeth loves it that way, so I just added, put a little salt on top, and it was really good. I went back for more. So I really did enjoy this meal. You got something for us?
I sure do.
What could it possibly be?
Excuse me, can I have your attention, please? All 6 of you guys. Oh, you guys too. My friend over here has been drinking this water over here. You can't really see her, but if you see her in the pool, do not get in. If you see her running, get out of the way. She's got a fast pass to the outhouse, okay? There you go. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, breakfast was lovely. Tabitha, also known as Anita Margarita, was
Anita Margarita.
a big part of it.
Yes, she was. She was great.
Absolutely wonderful. So even though we were there at kind of a quiet time, and they are limited in what they can do, it still was a lot of fun, and the food was very good.
I was a little disappointed in the ham and the brisket, but the sausage and the bacon really made up for it. Everything else was just delicious.
So we can definitely recommend the breakfast skillets at Whispering Canyon Cafe. Don't be afraid to play along. They're fun. The outhouse pass was the best. We actually had people walking afterwards to make sure they knew who it was that they needed to stay away from in the pool. I wish I could use the pool actually, but of course that's for guests only and not guests of the restaurant. So we're gonna head on back home. I have a lot of stuff still to catch up on since I've been out of town for about a month. So,
with that said, I'm Art.
I'm Elizabeth.
And this is Our Life on the Go.